Today was a busy day at the state capitol as lawmakers heard hundreds of public comments about a new measure to expand eviction protections to all renters here in Connecticut.
If it can happen to us, it can happen to anybody.
Fox 61 political reporter Emma Wulfhorst was at the hearing and spoke with those who were testifying. Emma.
Sarah, Brent, there was a lot of emotion from those in support and against this proposal today as lawmakers went back and forth for hours with those giving public comment about a bill to prohibit no-fault evictions.
Homelessness in this state is growing rapidly.
A housing crisis in Connecticut and across the country. Now advocates are pushing for legislation they say will help.
I know it doesn't matter how well I've taken care of the place or how much rent I've paid over the years. I could lose the home I love on a whim.
Renters and housing advocates are lobbying for a bill to protect tenants from being pushed out of their apartments. Right now, only those 62 and older and people with a disability are protected from no-fault evictions.
We're talking about people's lives.
Tuesday, this bill had a public hearing in the legislature's Housing Committee, causing some pushback and heated debate.
The landlords I know are not going to kick people out that are good tenants that take care of the property and pay the rent. That's why they're in business.
So then, that sounds like you do support Just Cause then.
Well, I don't support the government interjecting itself into common sense, which is a landlord is in business to make money. So a tenant that is reliable, that pays their bill, that keeps the property clean, why would they be evicting them?
I think we're more in agreement than you might
I'd just like an answer
think.
because I want to see where the problem is.
Some local landlords also voicing their concerns with the bill.
Cause evictions are difficult to prove. I cannot bring smoke into a courtroom. I cannot bring noise into a courtroom, and other residents are afraid to testify against their neighbors.
Tagliatella owns and manages more than 1,200 apartment homes in the greater New Haven area. She says no-cause evictions are an important last resort tool for landlords.
When one resident's quality of life is harmed by another resident who violates the lease, no housing provider should be left powerless to help.
And Connecticut's eviction rate has risen 8% overall, with no-fault evictions specifically up 22%. The Housing Committee's public hearing on this bill still going on right now, 6 hours later. Sarah, Brent.